says, me, I'm keeping them. Good for you, Lena. That's how I like it right now. All right, do you have some men on your list? Kathy, do you want to be on this side? I'll be on this side. We have another Today Special. I think in 2024, men are like trimming their body hair more and wanting things that do it faster and better. Norelco is literally a name synonymous with high quality innovation when it comes to trimming. Now, if you go into the retail world and you look up Philips Norelco, you look up the 9000 version, this is gonna be the best price you're gonna find out there. Literally, the kit that they put together for us does every kind of body trimming, beards, mustaches, eyebrows, nose, body hair, back hair, chest hair, all the hair. We're gonna talk about every single blade and trimmer that you're getting here. It comes with a bag, and it is the latest version. Out in the retail, this is $90 and up. We have it today as a Today Special for $49.99 and free shipping. Kathy Wolf, if they have hair anywhere, this is the perfect gift for them.
It is. It is the ultimate solution to get rid of that unwanted hair.
Anywhere.
And who doesn't have unwanted hair?
Yes.
And you know what, guys? You might have unwanted hair for her. She might think you have unwanted hair. But I love this because if you wanted to even be able to cut your hair on your head,
yep,
we give you the tools to do that. If you have that little bit of neck hair, I was chatting with Ty Mayberry last night. He said all of a sudden he ended up in a tank top and he goes, suddenly I was my uncle, you know, the hair that's up on the arms. If you have that unwanted hair, Philips Norelco is the #1 brand that is out there in the world of shavers. It is an all stainless steel, so it's very, very strong, easy to use, has a ton of power, and it's also gonna be waterproof. We give you a 5-year warranty along with that. Simple on and off button right here. And then each one of the pieces comes off, so the top comes off, and then you can change out all of those individual tools. Where do they fit? They all fit in this nice, neat, tidy bag that would even fit inside of a stocking. Now, it comes in a box, so it has everything done. But what I also love is every single one of those blades and everything that you get is going to be numbered, and it's gonna give you a name. So I'll kind of run you through everything that you're gonna get here. This is how organized it is.
Okay.
And it does say it on the base of every single one of these. So I start right here. This is light gray. These are your stubble guards. You get 2 of those. You get the 1mm and the 2mm. Next to that, you get 3 of the beard guards in the dark gray. That's gonna be a 3mm, a 5mm, and a 7mm. If you want to cut your hair, the hair on your head, we do have the black ones, and those are the hair guards. That's a 7mm, a 9mm, and a 12mm. Coming over here, if you want to get nice and tight on the body, that's going to be your 2 body guards, and that's in the dark green. That's a 3mm and a 5mm. As I come up here, there's an eyebrow trimmer.
Yep.
Yes, guys, you need to trim those eyebrows. I used to have a very good friend who had the craziest eyebrows on the planet. They don't need to be short
like
and tight.
mad scientist
Yes,
eyebrows.
Yes, yes, like that, yes. Thank you. That's a great way to describe that. This is also the beard trimmer, and this one you can leave on all the time. This actually goes from 3 to 7mm, so that's a really good beard guard. The one that you're gonna see right up here, that's also going to be your full body guard, and that comes in at an angle. Your nose hair trimmer, and then this all plugs in. You have the stainless steel unit. This is our elite. If you know anything about Philips, whenever you get to the 9000 range,
yes,
that's our prestige brand, that's our prestige ranking. So we're gonna give you all of that. And then to just change out the individual tips that you're gonna have in there, let's see, which one should we go for? Here's the nose hair. Pops right on, and then it's going to do that. So if you have any nose hair or if you have any ear hairs, also, how many of you might happen to have a much more sensitive area if you're trying to do, you know, a little bit of manscaping?
Yep.
Manscaping or ladyscaping, because this can be used men or women. You also have a protective guard on there. There's a guard that's also going to go and allow you to do your upper back, because maybe you don't want to remove all the hair on your back, but you don't want the one that's sticking out the top of the t-shirt. Same thing with the neck, and really getting in and doing those nice, clean cuts every single time. So it's everything that you need all in one.
Well, at the beginning of the hour, Kathy, I said we're gonna have names on a list, okay? And then we're gonna have deals. I'm gonna connect some dots. Now, everything Kathy said, you're like, What about the guards, the clips, the millimeters? Don't worry about it. Do you have somebody on your list that trims their beard, their nose, their eyebrows, their neck, their chest, their body? They're constantly looking for the latest and greatest in the shavers and the trimmers. Maybe they look just like this. This is a name that everybody knows is synonymous with the most innovative when it comes to trimmers. Philips Norelco, right? That's not a name we've never heard of before. The 9000 version, this is where I want you to go do some price comparing out there. I want you to go to look to see what everybody else has it. We're giving you 18 accessories. Don't worry about it. The person getting it, they know what to do with it. They know what they need and what they need each time. $49.99, free shipping.
Yeah.
Free shipping,
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, girl, I worked hard this morning.
You did, because it was not free shipping.
I said, Kathy's coming.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the free shipping on this.
Make it merry.
Make it merry. If you have anybody on your list, you're like, I don't know. What do they like? What are they gonna use? They're hard to buy for. They're one of those like, I don't know person. Get them this. There's some kind of hair trimming, shaving they need to do. This is the new one. Maybe they keep even thinking about it. I really should look into a new hair trimmer or a shaver. And they look around and then they just never buy one. It's probably like decades old. Get them the brand new one. They'll use it. They'll love it. And they'll go, you spent money on a Norelco for me? And then they'll get you a better gift next year.
You know what? And this is, so I went out and I did a lot of price comparison, price research, because I like to do that, because I do the same thing that you do.
Yep.
At a Black Friday price, the lowest price that I could find on this anywhere, was what HSN's will be price. So the Black Friday prices were $69.99. This is $90. So even if you were to go right to Philips, you would be paying $69.99. So that's the bet, or $89.99, excuse me. But here, we're offering it to you today, but this is a one-day only special. If you have unwanted hair, it might be on your arms, it might be on your legs, it might be on your head, but how about for that time when you need it? I know Philips actually has an intimate shaver, and this is the one that you would use for the intimate shaver, because there is an intimacy guard that is on that. That's going to keep it, So this will go all the way right straight down to the skin.
Okay.
This will take it down to 0.5 millimeters.
Okay, so that's what you were saying, those intimate areas.
So that's 1/2 of a millimeter. I know when I say 0.5, you're like, that's 1/2 of a millimeter. So if you do want to have kind of a nice clean shave, but at the same time, you don't want it to touch your skin, this is going to be great for that area as well. This also has a little curve on it, so it's really good for getting that back hair, that upper back hair, because most of us can reach some of those areas, but this will get into there. If you want to cut your hair, if you want to save one haircut,
I know.
One haircut alone can pay for this entire thing.
I'm telling you, in 2024, going into 2025, I think this, in all times of men having hair, this is the time they're doing the most manscaping, trimming, eyebrows, nose, neck, chest, back, legs, intimate area. They've got a 6-hour runtime on this, which I think is incredible. You almost forget that when you need to recharge this. It also has something that's called beard adapt technology, right? Now, I'll tell you what, this is also a time where I feel like men have the most beards. Beards are in, Kathy. It's a thing, they love them. Women love them. This has a technology, right? That whole like bearding look, they could still use this.
It is, it actually checks the hair density 125 times per second, and then it auto adapts to actually maintain the consistent power. This has the titanium blades that move back and forth. It's 2 times the blades, and it's gonna be constantly sharpening. So it's constantly sharpening. If you need to get that little edge, that fine edge, you're gonna have the fine edge trimmer that's gonna be on there. If you'd like to have a 5 o'clock shadow, you can maintain that perfect 5 o'clock shadow every single time because of all the guards that are in here. You're probably gonna pick 1, 2, 3, 4 of your favorite pieces out of the 18, and that's what you're gonna use all the time. What do you pay for just a nose hair trimmer? That in and of itself, that's gonna be one item for you. Most guys don't think about getting an eyebrow trimmer, but sometimes they get kind of crazy. I used to have sort of almost that unibrow. You can take care in between for that unibrow, but then there's also a guard that goes right on top of this that you can brush through your eyebrow, and that's just gonna trim it so you don't have the long squirrely ones that kind of go all over the place. Those unwanted hairs pop up like that. Or maybe you don't mind the chest hair, you like the chest hair, you just don't want it really long. We're gonna give you the bodyguards on there, but you could also use, if you like the longer hair on your chest, you just don't want it crazy.
Yeah.
Because I always think about this, I'm like, how does it stop growing? Like the hair on our head never stops growing. So at what point, you know, why do we not all have full Sasquatch and all over the place? You could use the hair trimming guards for even on your body as well, so it just takes it down. But what it's gonna do is it's gonna take it down to that even level all the way around. So let me remind you of everything that you're getting here, because you're getting all of the individual tips. 18 different
Don't
tips.
worry about it. If you're like, I don't know, Kathy's gonna walk you through it. I promise the recipient, teen, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, great-great-granddad, they know what to do.
Yes. You know what, or if you're tired of no shave-ember, and you want them to neaten it up, because not everybody knows how to do that. So you are gonna get 2 of the light grade. These are your stubble guard, 1 and 2 millimeters. Then you have your beard guard. There's the 3, the 5, and the 7. In the black, that is the hair. So the black is gonna be your hair guard for actually doing the hair that's on your head. That's the 7, 9, and 12 millimeter. 2 of the dark green body, 3 millimeter and 5 millimeter. You don't have to know what those distances are. Like I said, you're gonna find your favorites. This is a beard guard that actually alters, so you can just move that around. There's a little guard that you move from 3 to 7. You can just leave that one all the time. That's the eyebrow. This is going to be your body hair trimmer that does have this sensitive guard on there. Ear and nose hair trimmer. The box that it comes in is about this big, so I just put a bow around the outside. It's all ready to go. But if you want to just place it into the stocking, or you want to travel with it, it all comes in this nice, and we even give you the bag. That's normally an upcharge. That's normally another $10 or so. Go out and do the research on this, but if you want something that you never have to worry about sharpening the blades, you never have to worry about the oil, it is going to be waterproof, so you can use this in the shower. So if you're removing all that body hair, you don't have to run outside in a bathing suit or something. You can just let it all go right down the drain, or do it in the shower, and you want to sweep it up if you prefer that. You don't want it to go into the drain. You can do that. It's the easiest way to take care of your grooming needs.
Do you have a teen? Do you have a 20-year-old on your list? Do you have your son that's 30s or 40s? Do you have a grandpa? I'll tell you, that is, in the women's world, we have things that we're constantly looking for the best. We want to spend some money on. We're going to use it every single day. That is this for men. Norelco, they know it. They're not going to go, what'd you get me? I don't even know what this is. It's a name they know.